Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Company of Heroes 2. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about $20. The game was released back in 2013, so you're going to find this game on sale a lot, probably, assuming Relic and Steam are in a good mood. So the core game, an RTS, comes with two factions. There's the Soviets and the Wehrmacht. There's also the campaign, theaters of war, online and skirmishes. All of those are great. Unfortunately, the game also comes with this DLC store that, in my opinion, is just completely outrageous. You could scroll for minutes. A tank skin, 99 cents. This vehicle skin, 99 cents. This commander that you can activate for special abilities in your game, $4, $3, whatever. I could sit here and maybe add up the amount of money that you could spend in this store. I'm not going to. It's outrageous. You're paying $20 for a game, and you've got over thousands of dollars of DLC available to you in store for commanders and skins. I just think that's predatory and awful. I'm sorry. That's one thing about this particular title that I shy away from. I will never support that practice. It's just anyway. So, just to give you some background here, I am not a hardcore Company of Heroes player. I play casually. I've got about 60 to 65 hours recorded on Steam for Company of Heroes 2. I have a lot on Company of Heroes 1 as well. I don't play the campaign, I don't play the pre-made missions, I play skirmish. That's all I do. I play skirmish versus the AI. Sometimes I'll do a 1v1, sometimes I'll do a 2v2. In this game you can do like a 4v4. You can even unbalance it if you're new and do like a 2v1. That way you can kind of get used to things while your computer friend sort of covers you and keeps you from losing all the time. This is a very squad-based heavy RTS game where you're going to be moving around the map capturing various control points, and you've got manpower, munitions, and fuel that you'll be earning over time. It'll be ticking. And you also only have about 100 command points, I think they're called, or just it's like population limit. So every unit that you plop down in the environment, whether it be like a troop of 5 people or maybe a tank or a vehicle, each one of those has some kind of like squad point number, and you can't go over that. The game won't let you. I wish there was a way to modify that in-game without having to use some kind of outside mod. I would love to see large-scale battles. But again, this game is heavily centered around a small squad-based experience where you need to use cover, you need to tactically move your units around the field and try and keep an eye on as many as you can. Realistically, I have a hard time doing it, but I still love it. Just my favorite part really is getting used to all the different factions. In the core game, you've got the Soviets and the Wehrmacht. But as DLC, there's like this multiplayer bundle that you can buy. There's 3 other factions that you can buy separately. There's the Oberkommando West, which is kind of like the German Wehrmacht, but it's more like speed rush, Zerg rush kind of thing where units are like built very quickly, and there's even a small scout car that can capture control points. Typically vehicles can't do that, but the Oberkommando West has a scout car that can. So they're very speedy about what they do compared to the Wehrmacht. There's also the British forces and the US forces. And truth be told, I fully don't know the benefits of all of them. I can say from experience, like the Wehrmacht, I can build buildings. The Wehrmacht seems to be very versatile in what they can do. They can put down like little NG nests and other cool things. Like they can build a lot of different things. Their units can handle a lot of different situations. So I find the Germans are kind of just fun if I want to do a little bit of everything. Whereas the Soviets, on the other hand, like their infantry is awful, but they're cheap. For manpower, you can pump out a lot of units, but typically they don't survive for very long. So like, I'm sure there's like streamers and other YouTubers that know this game in and out, the factions in and out better than I do. I just like to pick one and just have fun. That's where I'm coming from this. Those DLC packs I was talking about, there's again 3 different factions that you can buy. They're like $12, $13 a piece. But there's also like some other campaigns that you can buy as well. So there's a lot to buy here. So I would recommend this on a sale for sure, because there is a lot to get if you want the whole package. I have not played Company of Heroes 3 yet. That's why I've been playing this, because like I saw Company of Heroes 3 on the Steam store and I wanted to get it, but I'm like, I'm not paying $60 for this, and the reviews are mixed, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't want to. I want to wait for a deep sale before investing in Company of Heroes 3. So I come back to Company of Heroes 2 and I just play it every so often. And I love it. I love the tactical side of it. There's like cover, for example. There's yellow and green dots that will appear next to items. Yellow is partial cover and green is heavy cover. So, you can still take hits, especially if a mortar strike lands near you. That could be it. But still, like, I love just moving units around and controlling them. And when tanks come out, it's so satisfying. Just the sounds of the guns firing and the cannons shooting, and it's a work of art, really. It's just a lot of fun. I can't say enough good things about, like, the aesthetics. I really enjoy, trying out the different vehicles and the different units. Like the one faction, I think the Soviets have this half track that has 2 flamethrowers attached to it, and I just love just the sound of the flamethrowers just oozing out and just burning enemy troops alive. It's just a lot of fun. And even the sounds of the clank clank hitting an enemy vehicle, it's fun. There's a lot of rock paper scissors going on here, though, so like this is where, like, this is a game where you really need to learn your units. It's not like you can just build just a bunch of units and throw it at your opponent. It's not like other RTS games that I've played. You have to know, okay, this unit is in an MG anti-infantry. I need to like set them up here so that if the enemies come down this way, they can take them out. This mortar team should be back here. This vehicle is great against infantry, but not so much against tanks. So maybe get an anti-tank vehicle along with it somewhere. So like it's very much rock, paper, scissors. Also knowing what the different factions are capable of. That's the real like drive for me in this game. I have dabbled a little bit in the campaign and a little bit in the the pre-mades. The pre-mades are a little different than skirmish. Like sometimes you'll get a crap ton of units, and there's even multiplayer co-op. I vaguely remember playing a co-op mission with my fiance, so I really enjoyed playing that as well. But my only regret really is the fact that you've got all this content locked behind this huge paywall. I really don't like that. I really wish Relic wouldn't do that. Just to make all that. Company of Heroes 3 is out now. Just give people these commanders. Yes, as you win matches, you unlock these crates. But these crates are just random. It's just a loot crate. You don't know what you're going to get. You might get a commander or decal that you'll never use. Yeah, you can put decals on your vehicles and color schemes and that. But you never know what you're going to get, which is unfortunate. And again, it's just one huge paywall. Do I recommend this title? Absolutely, it's on a sale. It's been out since 2013, so I'm not going to sit here and hash on it for too much longer. But suffice it to say, this is a great RTS game. Just, it takes some getting used to. The factions are a bit of a learning curve, but it's still a lot of fun. So, recommend it, but on a deep sale. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.